Some observations of mine on Hanukkah. Hanukkah is one of my favorite holidays because it spans 2 months. It's the only holiday that spans 2 months in the Hebrew calendar. This tie-in makes it the tie-in of the circle. The other thing about the holiday of Hanukkah, it's the only holiday that occurs in the second half of the month. You know, when the going down, so to speak, of the moon. Another thing about Hanukkah is that it's man-made. It's not talked about in the Bible. And that's the beauty of it. It's the addition of the man-made. It's the en plus, the extra, that supplement that was left out. There was some great gematриot based on Hanukkah. Hanukkah, Het, Nun, Vav, Kaf, Hey, is 89. If we add to that the 5 letters of the Hanukkah itself, we get 94. Now here's my Hiddush here. In Kabbalah, you have the expansion of the Yud-Kei Vav-Kei name in 4 different spellings, the 72 spelling, the 63, the 45, and the 52. These are spelled out. We'll take for the 72 spelling Yud, Yud Vav Dalet, Hey, Hey, Yud Vav is Vav Yud Vav, and Hey, final Hey is Hey Yud. Now for the purpose of this analysis, Kabbalists take how many Yuds and how many Alephes are in these 4 names. Because the Yud, one of the great secrets of actually my psalm this year, Psalm 68, is that the highest name of creation is Yud Aleph, Yud Aleph. There are 22 letters of creation. But for this purpose, the 72 name has 40. It has 4 Yuds. The 63 name, the difference is in the Vav. Instead of a Yud, there's an Aleph. So it's 31. 3 Yuds and an Aleph. That comes to be 71. That 71 is reminiscent of the 71 members of the Sanhedrin. Then we have the 2 lower names, the 45 name, where it has 1 Yud and 3 Alephs. That's 13. Just so happens to be the Bar Mitzvah number. And then the final 52 name has 1 Yud and no Aleph, so it's 10. So the bottom 2 names, which represent the Vav Hey, the top 2 names represent, 72 represents Yud, 63 represents Hey, that's the Yud Hey. The bottom 2 names represent Vav Hey, and that's 13 and 10, that's 23. That's the lesser Sanhedrin. So 71 plus 23 is 94, which comes out to be what Hanukkah is with its letters. And so Hanukkah itself represents the Sanhedrin. Both Sanhedrins. Hanukkah represents the Sanhedrin, which is made up entirely of man, and where the Torah comes to be finalized and applied, because the Torah is made for man down here on earth. This is shown in the brachas of the and the preliminary wordings and paragraphs read on Hanukkah. It's to make the unification of the Yud Hey, the upper, and the Vav Hey, the lower, which is expressed in the name. Name Hanukkah itself. That's my Hiddush for this. I'm going to reserve, not give you other analysis here that can be found other places, meaning how the back parts of Hanukkah, when spelt out, equals 231, which is also Aleph is 111 and Samech is 120, is 231. So it's the gematria of Aleph Samech, which is Ein Saf, and Samech Aleph, the reverse, is Sitra Akra. So Hanukkah and its back parts show this relationship of 230, excuse me, I think it's, 231. It shows itself relationship of Ein Sof and Sitra Akra. Now if we add 1 to this, the Kolal, the 1 to the 231, spelled out in Hanukkah, we have 232, which miraculously is the number of 72, 63, 45, and 52 added together is 232. Those are the 4 spellings. The essences of those 4 spellings are the 71 and 23. So Hanukkah relates to the Yud Kei Vav Kei itself, and the unification of its upper aspects and its lower aspects. The Yud, the Hey, unified and the Vav and the Hey. Oh, it just so happens that the lighting, because I light it a different way. I know you're supposed to beautify, and it's Lamehedrin. You're supposed to have increasing candles every night, starting with 1, ending with 8. Not diminishing from 8 to 1, like say a normal light, but a light is always increasing. I personally do it with 1 candle every night and a shamash candle. In other words, I light 2 candles every night. 1 for Hanukkah and 1 to light the Hanukkah. And now I'm just thinking this morning, isn't this a little bit like almost a Shabbat candles? We need 2. So 1 and 1. 2 breads. It's a 1 and 1. 2 of anything is a 1 and 1. It's the one that lights the one. Male and female, so 2, it's a 1 and 1. My concept of two-ness is a 1 and 1. This is very deep, and will have to be explored. But when I'm lighting 2 candles for Hanukkah, I'm lighting 1 candle from the Ner Tamid, from the Shemesh, the sun that never sets, from Hashem itself. And this candle lights my candle. The two is echad, because the one it's always there. Tamid. The variable is the other one, which is lit by the one that never sets. The eye that is always open. So here, on Hanukkah, we have my practices and my Hiddush here, how it relates to the Sanhedrin, how it relates to the Yud-Kei Vav-Kei name at its essence and root, how it's the highest levels because it's man-made. Man-made that makes it the highest level. Man-aided. Man is here to complete the actions that we were told to complete. The oisek b'toyer and mitzvahs. So a man works at his 6 days of the week. And when one understands that, one will have a completion of the upper Yud K and the bottom Yud K. Or Vav K. And so, I wish you a happy Hanukkah. The man-made holiday. The holiday of the second half of the month. The holiday that continues to the second month. That pulls in and makes a circle. There's much more I have to say. But I'm not saying it today.